Next up on my road trip along the Columbia River, I'm going to check out the Bonneville Dam and the fish hatchery. The first spot that I checked out was the Bradford Island Visitor Center. The Bonneville Dam has two visitor centers, one on the Oregon side and one on the Washington side. The Bradford Island Visitor Center is on the Oregon side. Like many dams in Oregon and Washington area, this dam is operated and maintained by the Army Corps of Engineers. The visitor center has 5 levels, and we're up on the observation level. We're looking at one of the 2 powerhouses. This is the fish ladder from the observation level. This is a spillway for the Bonneville Dam. The water in the Columbia River basically passes directly through the dam. There's no reservoir here at Bonneville. Alright, I'm on the fish observation level, and I just finished up watching the video that they have here at the visitor center about the dam. It's 26 minutes long and it's very informative. I came down here and watched the fish for a while, and I think hundreds of thousands of fish pass through this particular fish ladder. The Bonneville Dam area has several other fish ladders. There's so many fish that there's a person who monitors them. I think it's a biologist. But like I said, I came down here and watched the fish for a little bit. Alright, I'm moving outside now, and the visitor center is pretty good. They have a lot of exhibits and a lot of information about the area surrounding Bonneville Dam. So I checked out the area around the visitor center and the fish ladder before heading over to the visitor center. This is one of the original turbines from the dam. Well, this is powerhouse number 1. It has a total of 10 generators, and if you're interested in this, I would recommend going to the Washington side and powerhouse number 2. According to the volunteer that was there that day, powerhouse 2 has a guided tour and you're able to get a lot closer to the generators. Bradford Island has a small recreation area, which I'm at now. Checked it out for a little bit before heading over to the locks. This is powerhouse number 1 from the recreation area. In between the main spillway and the locks is Robinson Island. They have a recreation area, and I checked it out for a little bit. Alright, I'm moving on now. I'm at the navigation locks, and these locks raise and lower ships up to 60 feet. The visitor center and the observation area has very limited hours, so it's unlikely that you're going to see a barge or ship going through, but it is still very cool to check out. This is the west entrance to the locks. These tracks have attachment points for ships to tie off to, and they're on a buoy, so as the water raises and lowers, these anchors raise and lower as well. The vegetation is starting to change, and we're getting more into the high desert. I'm over at the Bonneville fish hatchery. I'm over at the Sturgeon Center, and sturgeon can grow up to 10 to 20 feet long. The longest sturgeon that they have in their ponds is 10 feet long. There was a couple ponds with a bunch of rainbow trout. For 25 cents you could feed them. I noticed a short trail that led from the fish hatchery over to the administrative offices of the dam, so I walked on that. And then on the way back, I followed the Mitchell Creek and the wetland areas. I'm back in front of the visitor center, and this is where I wrapped up the fish hatchery as well as the lock and dam. So I want to thank you for watching.